Support the culture of life. Hello and welcome to Sweet Home California. My name is Jennifer, and today I want to tell you about a wonderful movie that I saw over the weekend called Lifemark. It is put out by the Kendrick Brothers and Kirk Cameron Productions, who he also starred in it. Kirk Cameron did, and it is just a fantastic movie based on a true story about a young boy, young man who was adopted, and it just talks about his journey in connecting with his birth family and learning that that he was this close to being aborted. And anyhow, you got to see the whole movie, and not just the movie, but then there is about a 10-minute follow-on where they have some of the actors and producers that are talking about how we can participate in this culture of life. Namely that, we live now in the post-Roe world, and so there are those that may be pro-life minded that have decided that I don't need to participate in things like 40 Days for Life. I don't need to donate money to the pro-life cause because we won. No, we haven't won. This is only the beginning. All we did was allow the decision of abortion laws to be taken from the national level down to the state level. But of course, that doesn't prevent the national level from being involved still, because of course the Democrats are running this November on that Supreme Court decision to try and get more pro-abortion minded folks in at the national level so that they can codify Roe v. Wade to be a law that would again bring abortion at the national level and limit the ability of individual states to protect the unborn. So we still need to be involved. We still need to be part of the culture, and it's not just a matter of law at this point, but it's a matter of trying to change hearts and minds. And I think that's where this movie comes in, that I would highly recommend that you go and watch it. And I will tell you though that it is going to be a little more expensive than your normal movie because they weren't able to distribute it through the normal movie channels because they thought it would be too controversial, which is really amazing to me because Unplanned, I thought, was very controversial in regards to that. And that was able to be distributed through the normal channels. But this is through Fathom Events. And so if you've ever seen a Fathom event, they do charge a bit more. At my particular movie theater, instead of being able to pay $8 for a matinee, it was $12.50, and they didn't have any senior discounts. They didn't have any military discounts. You just got to pay it, which I happily did along with the rest of my family because we want to support good movies like this. We need to participate in the culture and support when producers are sharing things that we agree with, and try to show our disdain for those types of movies that we don't agree with by not spending our money on it, however well produced they may be. There's a number of movies out there that I can think of that I won't go into that little rabbit hole right now. But this is definitely one that you should support with your money if you've got that in your budget. I highly recommend it. Also, in this movie, at the end of the movie, they were talking about things that we can do as part of the culture and developing a culture of life, is that we need to understand that women who are in that may potentially walk into that abortion clinic may feel that they don't have any other choice, that they have no other support. And why do they feel they have no other support? Is because those that are in the pro-life movement may not be vocal enough about how they can help a woman in a crisis pregnancy, or help the man that is the father to come alongside him and encourage him to be who God has called him to be. And so that's what we need to focus on now, and support organizations like CareNet. The CEO of CareNet was part of that discussion at the end of the movie that I highly recommend you watch all the way to the end, because he talks about that 4 out of 10 women who have abortions go to church at least on a monthly basis. So these are women who have heard, presumably, that abortion is wrong, but yet they feel like they have no other choice. And so that's where we need to step in as fellow Christians to show support to them and help them not just get to that birthday, but to walk through life with them. And Lifemark, that's the whole story here at Lifemark. It is a whole life that we need to be supporting. Another video that I would recommend that you watch on this topic is from my old pastor we still watch back in Maryland, called Mountain View Community Church in Frederick, Maryland. Search for sanctity of life. And he talks about how Mountain View Church is going to develop this ministry. They've always been in support of helping the orphan and helping the widow, but they are just re-emphasizing that to encourage people to do that. And anyhow, I highly recommend that you watch that. And encourage your pastor to watch it as well and develop a similar program at your church. And there's he's offering training. I wish I could go to it because I'm here in California now. So I'll be encouraging my pastors here that hopefully they can participate in that. But it's all about being involved in the culture and not just saying, okay, well, we won this particular legal challenge. We got to change the hearts and minds. We got to make abortion unthinkable. That is not an option that people could even contemplate. Just like I would hope that most people wouldn't contemplate doing away with your 2-year-old because they're going through the terrible tantrum, terrible 2 era. So anyhow, please watch it. Let me know what you think if you've already watched it in the comments below, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. God bless. Bye.